Hello, welcome, Happy New Year. This is your first reading for 2022. Hope you had a wonderful holiday season. I did do the New Moon in Capricorn reading. That is up in case you missed it. Great reading and some important information about that whole lunation and the setting of intentions, which even though the moon has kind of moved on, you can still do it all the way up until the full moon. Because we're in that waxing cycle. So momentum is building. Yay, Aries, perfect. We do have Mercury has started his shadow phase of his first retrograde for 2022. He doesn't turn around till the 14th though, so we have a little time. Whew. Okay, so I pulled from a couple different decks. Your first card out is from Work Your Light Oracle. You got Warrior Woman. Have you answered your deepest calling? And so the way I pulled this for this particular series is it's where you are now, what might be holding, like what are you working through, what might be holding you back, and where are you headed? Okay, so that's the intention I set. So where are you now? You're here for a reason, Aries, and you're being called to sort of bravely pave your path, forge your path. And it's time to, I love how she's sitting there with that sword right in front of her. Face any fears, any resistance that comes up, because it's an indication you're facing in the right direction. This card in the guidebook, it talked about Joan of Arc and how she said, I'm not afraid, I was born to do this. And that's the energy coming through in this card. So channel your inner Joan of Arc. Now, courage isn't possible. The warrior woman has courage, but it isn't possible without fear. So embrace your inner warrior woman, face the fear, do it anyway, step onto the path. So a nice message there. From Priestess of Light, you got card 15. 1 and 5 is 6, and 6 is about finding balance or reaching that point where you're kind of feeling a little bit more on solid ground. This card is deep emotions, unknown feelings, and past life influences. So it's kind of calling you to understand your patterns of motivation and reaction, especially the ones that don't always make sense to you, because you're affected by what's going on deep beneath the surface. That's why it's called deep emotions. And deep feelings you may not be facing can oftentimes be strong enough to take you off your path, or keep it sort of occluded where you can't see it clearly, because deeply rooted emotions and feelings and fears are blocking it. So release any longing, any fear, any past toxicity, because you're not going there. You're going in a different direction. And then your last card from Sacred Destiny happens to be Purification. And I thought at first, I was like, well, I don't, big whoop. And then I realized, no, this is exactly what both of these cards are sort of pointing to is, in order to draw courage to step onto your path and fulfill your purpose here, your deepest calling, you sort of need to face your fears. And in order to face your fears, you have to also release anything that's holding you back. Where do those fears come from? Are they from childhood? Are they from past lives? Are they from something very recent? So the purification is telling you that it's difficult for new, vibrant energy to enter your life if it's clogged with old, outdated energy. And so it's kind of time for a mind, body, spirit, and space detox. I mean, that's the new alchemy. Decluttering is the new alchemy of our time. So I feel like you're being called to start with your darn closet. I have to start with my coffee table every single month. I have this big, huge coffee table that you can barely see any available surface on. So, once I start there, my mind starts to sort of open up. I know, TMI, but it's true. I have to own my clutter. And once I start to clear that coffee table, this is a metaphor, of course, I start to be able to enter new, fresh energy. So start with your closet, your coffee table, wherever your clutter is, and then move on to the next phase of your life. Is it your body? Is it your, is it your closet? Is it your body? Is it your mind? Is it your spirit? Is it, what's dogging you? What's all gunked up there? So really beautiful. Invite clear energy into your life. Declutter on every level. It's all about purification for you, Aries, because you're being called here, and in order to answer the call, you got to get brave, and in order to get brave, you got to know what's keeping you stuck. It's all kind of unfolding, isn't it? All right, so let's look at what's going on for you, Aries, in your sacred connections. These are generally general readings for the collective of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. May not resonate for everyone. Just take what speaks to you, leave the rest. Overall energy. I love another woman with a sword, justice. Right? We're looking at balance, fairness, a sense of everything, you know, balancing out on both sides. Level playing field comes to mind. So this top row here is the past, present energy, and the future. Ooh. Okay. Looks nice. I'm going to clarify. Just hang on. In the past, it looks to me like you were feeling some sense of motivation, but not really understanding where it was coming from. I'm seeing the Ace of Wands as definitely thinking toward the future. That's the torch of passion. It's a gift of motivation and passion and inspiration. But I feel like there was something that wasn't clear, that there was something more you needed to know here with this Page of Swords, looking for information before running with the torch. And where that was, where you were kind of coming from here is this Three of Cups. So the Three of Cups can be third-party energy. It can also be reconciliation, people coming back together. Could have even happened recently with the holidays. They're in our rearview mirror, but they're close enough. And it feels as if there was something more you needed to know. Where you are right now, present energies, 10 of Cups. I love the star. Your greatest wish for happiness, fulfillment, contentment. Queen of Wands. Feels to me as if the Queen of Wands may be coming through as that part of you that says, I know who I am, I know what I want and what I deserve. So I'll accept no substitutions. She's coming through very strong. Please note she's holding a sunflower, just as came out in your oracle, Aries. And then we have future. Six of Pentacles. There's the balance I was speaking of. And the Four of Wands. Reciprocity in this connection moving forward. Possible reunion here. But it's going to take you a hot minute to really decide if this is the direction you want to head. Two of Swords is it's a kind of a moment. It's a crossroads moment. It's that moment of, oh, this is where the rubber meets the road. I have to get really clear about a decision I have to make and how I'm going to proceed. I'm saying that because I'm seeing all this, you know, motivation and sort of the strength coming through in that Queen of Wands, and yet on some level there's a little bit of a lack of clarity. You're not quite sure. So let's go ahead and check out Justice. Let's see what Justice has to say. Chariot, Justice again, and the Page of Swords again. So we're getting, I know these little cats, my daughter, who is an Aries, got me this adorable little deck. We used to have white cats and a white dog, so she's sending them to help me out here. So I feel as if there's like you're waiting for everything to kind of come into flow and balance so you can move forward. There is the Chariot, and in the middle is Justice again. So we're kind of doubling down from the top of the deck on my eye is on the prize. I'm moving forward in my life. I want victory in this situation, a level playing field. And I almost feel like some measure of vindication with the Justice card coming out twice. The reason why is because now we have the Page of Swords twice. And the Page of Swords to me almost feels, and it's under the deck, as if I don't want to use the word suspicion, but it's almost like trust but verify. And I feel like this Page of Swords energy from the past, this is the overall energy right now, but it's kind of still there. There's some uncertainty here. You don't have all the answers yet or all the info you need to be clear that you're headed in the right direction and that there's going to be some darn justice in the world for you. So let's look at the Three of Cups in the past. Wow, Ace of Cups. No, sorry, Three of Pentacles. It flipped right over. Three of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Three of Cups with the Three of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. I'm feeling like you came through something really positive and exciting, maybe in the last 3 months. Three of Cups. Lots of cooperation, collaboration, leading to new beginnings and up-leveling in your connection possibly. This happened maybe not too long ago, like I said, within the last few months of the year. Death underneath, kind of resulting in a big change, a big transformation. Something that didn't serve this connection is in the rearview mirror. You're headed in a positive direction. Also want to see this Page of Swords since it's out twice. Eight of Cups, Five of Pentacles, King of Cups. Could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Almost as if you're trying to determine should you... There's like exiting energy. Eight of Cups, Five of Pentacles. And that Page of Swords. I'm almost feeling like you really decided what you want to leave behind is an energy that isn't cooperative. That isn't coming through in a supportive, fair, and balanced way. So it's just, it may not be a person you're walking away from. It may be abandonment issues, Five of Pentacles, issues around worth and value, your own or the way someone treats you, and whether they treat you as a valuable human being. I almost feel like the Page of Swords is like that's what you're looking for. You're ready to kind of walk away from what no longer serves you, but it may be an energy you hold within. Remember, deep emotions, unknown feelings. And underneath is this King of Cups. So I have a feeling it's dealing with someone you love very much, the keeper of your heart. It's also possible that this person sort of struggles with emotional expression. Maybe they're kind of all over the place and that's just not serving you anymore. Let me look at the Ace of Wands too. This is the part of the reading that's got me most perplexed. Ace of Wands, Three of Wands, Eight of Swords, Queen of Swords. You're definitely looking for some truth. You're definitely looking for some truth. This is the Ace of Wands in the past, like calling it in, feeling the motivation, the impetus, the passion, the desire, the get up and go. And this is the opportunity now coming towards you. But see, with the Eight of Swords, the stuckness, the stuck energy, the second guessing yourself. And that's all came out here in your oracle as well, like getting stuck and hung up in things that have gone on in the past. So you have questions. Truth seeker, truth teller in the Queen of Swords, a real need to kind of just face it head on. Warrior woman, deal with it directly. I feel like you've been trying to kind of go in through the back door on trying to figure out if this situation is serving you with this King of Cups. That's in the past. So now let's look at the present energy. I'm going to do the Ten of Cups with the Star together. Yes, the Sun, The Fool, just so beautiful, and the Devil. If you missed the new moon in Capricorn reading, this is what it was about. It was actually these two cards, the Fool and the Devil. And the Devil came out as the challenge. Here it's kind of coming out underneath, so it's lurking beneath the surface for you, Aries. Presently, we've got 10 of Cups and the Sun, right? The Sun, bliss, nirvana, success, feeling safe and protected in your vulnerability, in this connection. Happy, happy, joy, joy is all over this. That would be the wish granted. We have the star here. That would be the wish granted. And sort of taking a leap of faith that this connection will work out its kinks. Death card in the past, there are certain things you've known have to be resolved or let go of or transformed through your deep emotions. Here's the Devil, though, and part of the new moon reading for Capricorn was about rising above the lure of the past, the lure of what keeps dragging you, sucking you under. Right? You know how you're swimming along and then you watch Jaws and like that person just gets pulled right under the water. That's that energy of the Devil lurking beneath the Fool. You know, traveling happy-go-lightly here, and there rears up the ugly head of past, whether it's past karma, negative karma, past habits, patterns, behaviors that always seem to take you off your path. The Fool. And I feel like you're headed toward happiness, which is a dream come true. That's where you are right now. Please do not take your eye off the potential to be dragged back into old past ways. We are in purification mode. Do not forget that. So if that Devil energy, which can be temptation, it can be patterns, it can be addictions, it can be manipulation, it can, you know what I'm saying? Just think about that. And it's shadow. The shadow is here and it's underneath. So that's good. Let it stay there, but don't feel like you've conquered it. It's still hovering. Let's look at the Queen of Wands, present energy. Yeah, you know what you want. There it is. Four of Wands. I feel like you're headed in a very positive direction. Page of Pentacles, but again, have some like beginner's mind here. I like that you've got Page energy because this is a new year. There's new things to be learned. And the Page of Pentacles is a nice energy. And here's the Knight of Swords. This being underneath is kind of good because it says, yes, you may be taking first steps, initial steps in a new direction that feels happy and celebratory. It could mark reunion if you've been in separation, or just maybe taking your connection to the next level, more seriously committed to one another, moving toward a more committed connection, I should say. And then underneath is the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords is about your voice, right? Speaking, being heard, speaking your piece, speaking truth to power, clearing up any misunderstandings. But generally speaking, the Knight of Swords can be tempered too. So because we have the Queen of Wands, which is, we've got some Aries energy in there, Aries, Leo, Sag, just watch what slips off the tongue. That's all. Right? Especially because this is a new phase, a new chapter, Knight of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles, stepping in a new direction. And sometimes as you're learning and you're going along the way, you get tripped up or something doesn't turn out the way you thought it would or should. And that can get under one's skin. So it's very interesting to me that we've got two shadowy kind of cards, ego-based cards underneath. I feel like that's good because they're not completely gone, but they're not running your life anymore. And where are we headed? We've got Six of Pentacles, reciprocity, equal give and take, generosity, time, energy, spirit, resources. This is a real working relationship. This is a true partnership on every level. And I feel like it's where you're headed. I'm not sure that you were positive in the past that it could work. But now it's looking like it might. So let's take a look at the Six of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. Ace of Swords, Nine of Cups, Six of Cups. So we definitely have that calm energy of the six and the number six coming in. I'm feeling the Six of Cups underneath, past life soulmate, emotional balance, feeling safe, nostalgia, warmth, connectedness. Here we've got with the Six of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Swords and the Nine of Cups. There's wish fulfillment here and seeing clearly that there is potential here for equal give and take in this connection. There may be some kind of information or some download you may even get. That Ace of Swords feels to me like it's a gift of insight. It's an aha moment for you, Aries, where you finally put together that this is a workable connection. But I'm very curious. I've been most curious about the Two of Swords. So let's see what the Two of Swords is. Seven of Wands. And the Two of Swords again. So Aries, I honestly, I need a decoder ring for this. Somebody come in the comments and help a girl. Two of Wands, Seven of Wands, Judgment, and then the Two of Swords again. See, the Two of Swords, the Two of Swords. Indecision. Crossroads moment. And guess what? This is a crossroads card too. Judgment. So we've got crossroads, crossroads, crossroads. And the Seven of Wands feels like resistance. So I have happy, happy, joy, joy. I have all this positive energy. And then Aries says, yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. So I'm not seeing fear. I'm seeing resistance. And Judgment is about second chances and forgiveness, answering the call of the past life soulmate, which is here underneath. So on some level, you may be resisting. You may find that you will be resisting that. But you'll need to sort of come to a final conclusion. A decision will need to be made. Almost want to tell you here, Aries, you can run, but you can't hide. That's the energy I'm feeling from this little part of the reading, that everything's going along swimmingly. And although I don't see the Five of Swords, I'm almost feeling self-sabotage. I'm almost feeling self-sabotage. So that is something to consider. And it may have something to do with this Eight of Swords. Like as soon as you get close, because in the past, you've been calling this in and calling this in and calling this in. And then all of a sudden, you know, it's arriving and you're kind of like, yeah, that can't be for me. Self-doubt, overthinking, second guessing, feeling stuck, maybe even feeling a little trapped in a situation that you hoped for, the star, right? And then you finally get it and you're in this energy of, yeah, but maybe not. So I feel like that's an interesting place to end. What I do want to do is tell you all who showed up here so that you have a feeling for the astrological energies. We have Libra in the Justice card. She's out twice. Cancer in the Chariot. We've got Scorpio in the Death card. Pisces, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in the King of Cups. Queen of Swords underneath can be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We've got Leo in the Sun, Aquarius in the Fool, Capricorn in the Devil, Pisces in the Star. My goodness, every sign is here. Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. We have here Judgment, more Scorpio energy. So that's everyone who showed up. I'm feeling the water energy pretty strong. Could even be in your own chart. If this is resonating for you and you want to see the other side, how your partner, your person that you're holding in your head and your heart right now, who is this about? The extended is all from their perspective. We'll see how they feel about you, what they think of this situation, what their intentions are going forward, and we'll get some additional messages from the universe for you. Okay, the link is below. I hope to see you there, Aries. Happy, happy New Year. All the best to you. And I always appreciate the energetic exchange. So much love to you. See you in a future reading. Links below. Bye for now.